Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another video. Today we're here for episode number 79 of Goattville Updates. Here we are back in the city, going to be continuing to work on the stadium that I showed off in the previous episode. And we're also back here doing some more weekly uploads. It's no longer going to be 1 to 2 months in between. We're now going to be doing them hopefully at a weekly basis, because with this next project that we're doing, it's actually turning out to be quite fun. I think it will be quite nice. It's going to be pretty big, but hopefully we can get it done by around the summertime. So yeah, it'll be a couple months, but it's going to turn out really good. I really like the way that we've sort of got it started right now. So here's sort of the progress that I've got done so far. This is just the front entrance of the stadium. If you're very keen on your baseball stadium knowledge, I'm not too sure how much of my audience that would be, but it's pretty similar to what Busch Stadium is going to look like from St. Louis. So we just have that part done, but we're going to continue it right around to there, and that's where the main entrance is going to be. I really like this sort of style. It makes it look very big and grand, which is exactly what we need it to look like. We can't have anything small right here on the sort of like the main Central Park area, especially with like the theater there. So I wanted to go with something big, something impressive, and this was the closest thing I could find to sort of match that. As we go make our way down the sides, it's mostly going to be repetitive and stuff like that, just to sort of fill that out. But that's usually how most stadiums are, and that'll be fine because there'll be like buildings and stuff by the time we reach, that point on the other side. So it'll be able to sort of cover that up a bit, make sure it's a little bit, not going to be as boring from that side at least. Until we get all the way back to the sort of where the back end is going to be, where we're going to have the other entrance, where we're going to make things a little bit more interesting again. But yeah, for this video, I just wanted to show you off this area that I've done so far, and then we'll cut back in a little bit, and I'll have some of that done. So basically the plan of that is to just make it exactly symmetrical on the other side. So we're going to be taking this, and we're going to be putting it right over there where you can see where that is right there. And then we're also going to be putting in the other pillars here, but in the other four, and then connecting them over with arches, and maybe putting a couple more bits of detail like these lights here, and as well as these little banners. Don't know if the team color is going to be blue, and I'm not too sure. I think it's a nice color, but I'm not too sure if it really matches with the bricks. I don't really think it has to, but I think it just sort of be a nicer touch to sort of make it a bit of not so much of a contrast to the bricks in terms of the team color. Not even too sure on the team name yet, but we sort of got some sort of idea going. Anyway, I guess I'll just sort of cut right here, and hopefully this looks a whole lot better once we fill out the rest of it. Alright, and here we are. We've got it all sort of copied over there. Pretty much the exact same thing, just sort of making its way over. Worked my best with the way I could with making those little arches there, but I think it turned out quite well. And yeah, I think this is actually turning out to be a pretty nice start to the stadium, especially like just imagining what the rest of it will look like is it's looking like it's going to turn out pretty well. I really do like it. It looks pretty big in comparison to everything else here. It's definitely going to stand out, but I think that'll be quite all right. It'll be fine. I think once we just start adding more skyscrapers on this side, it'll be fine. And of course, it's a stadium. It's supposed to be big. So yeah, this is where the stadium, the main entrance is going to be, which means that the field is going to start right here and begin to make its way out that way. It probably will start right around here, because we need plenty of space around the outside for like walking areas, to get to all the other different parts of the stadium. But yeah, a pretty short video, but that's probably what most of these are just going to be. Just me doing subtle updates to the world every now and again, mostly to the stadium for these next couple months. But yeah, hopefully in the next video we can continue expanding it out that way, and even on the other side too. It's mostly going to be a rather repetitive design, so it should be pretty easy to fill out like a whole massive amount of it. And then I also want to start planning out some of the sort of interior bits right here, in terms of how we're going to structure the seating as well as the field itself, because that's something we got to keep in mind when doing like the finishing touches on sort of the outside. We got to make sure everything is going to be properly spaced out there. Make sure the seating is not going to be in a way so that's going to be sort of curving up like that through the wall. But yeah, that'll be pretty much it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!